To rust or not to rust? That is the question that any Subaru Forester SG owner should be asking themselves. Today I'm asking this question, which is a pretty hard one to ask, for myself. So I'm gonna look in the back of my Forester and see if I have rust on the strut towers. And of course, there are other places that rust can form on your Subaru Forester, but the strut towers are the hardest job to do. So stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Today we're gonna look at this trunk. I'm gonna try to take out all this rug and the plastic trim, and I don't know, we'll see what else, in order to see if there's any rust on the sheet metal here, and mostly if the rust, if there is any, is going all the way through. So that's gonna tell me if I have to redo these strut mounts or not. I'm hoping they're solid and that there's only rust on the outside. You can see I've already tried to repair some of it here, but of course it was just a quick and dirty work. And you can also see inside here there's some rust, but I'm hoping it's not going all the way through. So yeah, I'm gonna start taking stuff apart and see what we find. So I've taken the cover off, see it right here, and as far as I know, of course, all this stuff that I got in here I just have to take out. I've got this recovery stuff here that I've never used. Of course, these could be handy if I have to pull someone, or somebody would have to pull me. On this side, I believe these things should come out. So it should have some clips, and then it should slide out. It's got one in here that goes in there, in the white stuff, and it should have one more. I believe it would be here, and it would go in this white stuff, but it's broken on mine. Not sure of the other side. So this comes off. Then the same thing. I guess it's the same. Let's see if it's broken or not on this side. I felt like something was, I think it was just glued in here. So that's how you take those foams out. This one you have to close, otherwise it won't come out. And just gonna put it like that, although I might need those tools that I just covered. You can see over here that yeah, this foam is broken, and you can see that something is missing on here too, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. I think this is the rear glass water system for the wiper. You've got some cables on this side. You've got your trailer connector here, so the electric on the trailer. This is really weird. I'm not sure what this holds. It's probably part of the towing kit, because I see it on both sides. So now we have to take these plastics out. I'm gonna start with the top. Okay, something popped out and shouldn't have. I think it's the clip that goes on this plastic tab. So it's this one. I don't know. I think it goes like that. It helps this plastic clip in the other plastic. Same on this side. I think the door was open on the other side. Yeah. Okay. So now we need to take these plastics out. You can also check in here. It's got a cover and you can see that strut top. And of course you cannot see that much rust in here. But usually, from what I saw in other pictures, people get rust around here somewhere. So this is really complicated to check. You have to take the whole thing out. I've tried once to just take the rear side out and then look in there, but I couldn't really see a lot, so I have to take the whole thing out just to be sure. And as you can see here, there's a bit of rust, but this is not really structural, so you can just clean that out or maybe weld something in. It's really weird that there's mud in here. Not sure if you can see. Yeah, you can. So there's a lot of mud here, and there shouldn't be. So my explanation is that these flaps that go behind the bumper, sometimes they open and they let water and sand and stuff come in, because there's no other way that these would come in here. Maybe just if there's some holes right there, but I don't think there are any. So as you can see, there's some rust in here, but I don't think it's that bad. Maybe it's a plug. Could this facilitate the water and grime to come in? I'm not sure. Of course, this all should be cleaned somehow. I'm not sure how you can get in there between these two sheet metals to clean that out, but yeah, that's maybe you cut it out from the outside and you just repair everything so that everything is kind of empty inside here. So as I told you, some dirt. This is a part of the car. Looks like it's one of those epoxies or something that they use to glue the sheet metal together. And the worst part is that this sand or dirt or whatever is still wet. And this is the issue with dirt. When you go off-roading, dirt gets everywhere and it stays humid, so it retains humidity, which means it's gonna facilitate rust creation. Of course, there's also some rust in here in the spare tire well. You can see underneath it, because whenever you put your wet tire in here, the water goes right there, and it should have some caps, but you know, those can get filled with dirt and not drain anymore. Again, it needs to be cleaned out, protected, painted, and maybe some of this material put on it so that it reduces the vibration of the sheet metal itself. So some noise cancelling stuff. I would like to do that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. And then let's start with this cover. So we have one screw over here that takes the plastic, the upper plastic out, and some clips behind it, I believe. And then down here we have one screw right here which holds this retaining whatever it is, the clip, the ring, and this holds the rug in. Same in the front, we got one screw right here, and we have to take those out. And I'm hoping that's everything I have to take out. Maybe in the front I need to take this lower plastic out too, because the rug goes underneath it, so we'll see. But we should have access behind the chair or the bench. As you can see in here, I believe the bench should have something to clip into these, and there's also isofix. I'm not sure which of these are for the bench and which of them are for the isofix, but we'll see. We might need to take the whole bench out too, but I'm hoping it's not that bad. So of course, in order to take this plastic out, you have to take this plastic out. So I do have my clip tool here. I've got no idea where the clips are or if there are any underneath the bench, and I'm afraid, actually, no, I think, or I'm hoping, there won't be any underneath here. Well, even if there are, I can see some rust in here too. Not a lot, but some. But even if this is screwed in or clipped in underneath the bench, I can still just rotate it and it gets out of the way in order for me to get this plastic out. So I see one clip over here. Should be able to use my nice tool in here. It either comes out or it breaks, so there's not many options on these, and a lot of time they break. You don't want to come out, but sometimes they do come out. So you just have to be careful, because there are two parts of this, and you have to pry in between the two parts, otherwise you're just gonna try to take it out while it's locked, and try not to lose it. I see this one is together with the carpet, so it's screwed into the carpet. So I should start from the back and move forward. I can put the clip back in. This is the easiest way not to forget where the clips go. Just put them back in after you've taken whatever you need to take out, and then it shouldn't fall out of there. And you know when you come with your part that you have to clip it in and use that certain clip. So these screws should come out pretty easily. Oh yeah, there's one more screw behind here. Of course, the same on this side. Oops. and one more in front right here. Again, don't lose them. And then this whole plastic piece should be able to come out. Let me see. I think it goes forward, yeah. Okay, not sure how those come out. I think you have to pry the plastic out and then unscrew the screw that goes in there. Let me first try to take these out. These are 10 millimeters. Same on this side. Same screw, and I think, well, no, I'm not right. These are not the same. So you can see this one only has this shape, and this one has a U shape, so that this one doesn't rotate on that tab, but this one doesn't do much, so it can rotate. I'm not sure why they didn't put the same one. This makes more sense, because when you tighten these ones back, you're gonna see that by tightening it's gonna try to rotate. So I see it's got an F, front, R, rear probably. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to pop that out and see if I can take the belt off. So as I thought, this is a cap, goes in here. You can see it's got 4 hooks, and then you get to this bolt. It should be able to just take out. This whole piece comes out, so you cannot take the screw out of the bracket, but you don't need to. And now we should be able to take this plastic completely off. Of course, in the back you need to pry it and put it underneath the other plastic. Yeah, just like that. And now it should pop off. Just like that. So now you can see the mechanism, the adjustable belt height. Not sure how this works. I don't remember. So it's got this button on the side that presses. Does it press on something? Okay, you see this thing pops off. So probably presses in here. Yeah, you can see these moves. Probably needs to move more. And then you can just, I guess you can just take it off too, but that's not what I want. I just wanted to see how this looks like. So that's how it is. It goes downwards like this. I'm just gonna put it back because, okay, and it locked. So now we can proceed and take this whole lower part off. As you can see, the rug is mounted with these tabs. Hopefully they are the same ones as this one. So let's try to take these out. Although I might have to take the whole thing out because I need to take both the rug and this rubber or whatever foam thing out. But I don't want to break anything because I would like to reuse most of the pieces. I don't want to have to. So let's take these out first. Okay. I need to find that. So that's how these clips look like. And now you can see I can pull the rug off. So I'm gonna pop all of these out and then I'll come back. There's another screw over here. So I'm gonna deal with these ones and then we'll see what else has to be. I see there's another one right here. That one has to be taken out too. And hopefully that's it. I believe in the front it's loose. I'll put the cap back on this one because I don't want to lose it. So it goes like that, like that. Okay, so in the back there's some of these clips that go into the sheet metal right here, and also there's a sneaky clip right here that has to be taken out, same as this one. So this is awesome. Subaru did a really good job at doing these plastics, and they made just a hole in this plastic in such a way that you have to take the bench off. Look right here, there's just a hole, a round hole, so this mounts inside this plastic, so I cannot take the plastic out without taking the bench out. I am going to take all this out. I want to clean all the rug, but I really hoped this would come out. It would be easy for me to take it completely out of the way. But it's fine. I'm gonna deal with it like that. So now, I'm not even sure, can I reveal something down here? Yeah, but I do need to take these out. These ones to break. As you can see, I broke this one, so I'm not sure how these should come out. I'll try praying them out with my tool again. So these are really complicated. As you can see, they've got two hooks on each side, and you have to pry behind this plastic. I tried from above, but I think it's better to start from underneath and then come from above and do the same. It's kind of complicated, but if you have a small fathead screwdriver, I think you would be able to take these out. I was able to take these out with this. So this is pretty thick. But yeah, I'm gonna try to take them all out without breaking them. Okay, so right now I took those plastic tabs out. Of course, two of them were installed like this. So like that instead of like that. So I had to pry from each side. But you can look inside and you can see which of those hooks are the ones that you need to pry open. So, and probably you can, if you have something sharp, and you can just catch onto that and pull them out, that's also a really good way to take these out. So I'm hoping that by taking this side, so this nut off, I'll be able to take the rear of the bench out. As you can see down here, the whole thing looks pretty solid. I'm pretty sure there's no rust underneath the bench. So the front of the bench has some screws in front. These are all 12 millimeters. And this was not tight at all, which is kind of weird. Okay, that's one. And there should be one more on the other side. Okay, so I took the other screw out too. Now the whole bench should come out. Just like that. So this is how Forester rear bench looks like. You see there's only one of these metal tabs that catches onto a hook on the inside. So now we should be able to access whatever is in here. I see there's one screw here and a big bracket over here, so hopefully this holds the rears. So yeah, as you can see, there's a clip underneath here, so that's why I couldn't take the other side out. Okay, this one's again a different one. And now I should be able to just take this out like that. Also this one could come out, but I'm not gonna take it out right now because we need to address the rear. So not even sure. Yeah, I think I should put this back, though I do see some rust here, so right there. So right now I'm hoping that that screw, this screw, not sure if there's any other more screws, maybe there's one in here, right there. So these two on this side, one right there, one in the back, and two on the other side. I'm hoping that if I can take those out, I can take the whole seat backs out. So I'll do that off camera, and then I'll see. Okay, so unfortunately it's not just those screws in the front. I also have to take this one, and there's another one in here, and of course same on here. You can see this bracket with two screws, and for that I'm gonna use some ratchets because I think it's more accessible that way. Okay, so I was able to take these brackets off. Of course on the other side I'm gonna show you, one screw is really underneath another bracket, and also underneath the seat back, and also you can see there's a clip right here holding the plastic in, and actually the whole thing should come out. So let me try to do that, and then we'll be able to separate, yeah, just like that. Okay, so right now I've got the whole bench out. Just like that. And see there is a little bit of rust right here and on the sides. So let me take these clips out so that we can take these pieces completely apart. Okay guys, I've taken all the clips and screws and whatever else has to hold this whole thing in, out, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to take this apart. Okay, so this one is broken, so I can just peel it out. And now we're gonna see what's going on this side. Looks good, solid. I'm not gonna look further. I'm just kidding. Oh, this is really weird. One of these nuts, also with a grooved washer, came loose. I don't really understand how it could have come loose like that, but I don't know, maybe vibration or something. So interesting, there's a module here. Not sure what this does. Okay, so let's continue. So now let's put this to the side and we're gonna take a look at what's going on behind here together.